Hey guys, my name is Zach, and today we're checking out a new keyboard from Azio. This is the MGK1-K, so stick around and enjoy this video. Alright guys, so before we get on with this unboxing slash review, I did want to quickly go over a few specifications. Now you might be wondering what is the difference between this MGK1-K and the previous MGK1. Well, this is their brown switch variant of the MGK1 family, so if you don't want the clicky blue switch, you can always go with the more quiet brown switch. So let's go over a few specifications. So this is still USB 2.0. We got a 50 million keystroke lifespan. Like I said, the brown switch, hello Lucky, that is my dog. We do have a Windows Start Lock key as well as full NKR rollover on Windows only. You can still use the 6-key NKRO on Windows and Mac if you choose so. We do have a 6-foot braided cable included, and this does work on any OS with XP and above for Windows, and we've got Mac OS 10 included as well. So that's pretty much it, and I will go over a few of the other changes that are included on this keyboard in a bit. So let's go ahead and go and box this thing. So we just pull it out of that sleeve. I'll set this aside. You guys will be pretty impressed with this box. So here we are. We've got styrofoam on both sides, and then the keyboard just nicely tucked away in the middle. We'll go ahead and pull that out. Alright, so here is the keyboard itself. Like I said, we've got the brown Kale switch, so I'll give you guys a quick key test. Alright, and as well as a keycap puller, which is a nice included. And finally, the detachable palm rest. So let's go ahead and show you guys what this looks like when you've got everything plugged in. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and get a very close-up look of the keyboard itself and go over a few of the cool buttons that it has on it. Real fast, I do want to show you guys this does have a gold-plated USB cable. Now when you power on your computer or plug the keyboard into a computer, it does this cool like strobing effect, which is just something, you know, neat. Let's go over a few of the backlight controls. Now, keep in mind this isn't a very, very lit area, so don't expect a whole lot from the backlight at the moment. So we can dim the backlight through here, and there's 4 levels of brightness, 25 to 100 obviously. We can turn this off completely if we wanted to, and then we have this little cool mode where when you touch it, it lights up. So let's go ahead and turn that back on. Now we've got media keys just like on the normal MGK1 all the way through here. So we've got our player media keys, and then we got like keyboard, music, mail, as well as internet. Just some cool, you know, keys. Windows keys down here obviously, and we've got the Windows lock right there. And our function key, so we just boom boom, now we're Windows locked, and it does actually show up here. Num lock, then we got caps lock. And then we got our really nice tactile feedback from this mute button. Got a nice wheel right here, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights and then show you guys a nice overhead view. Alright guys, now that the lights are off, let's go ahead and go over a few of the backlight levels of brightness. So here we are on the brightest, and we'll just slowly go down. And finally we're at the bottom. Now, my camera is not very good in a low light, but hopefully you can tell or have an idea at least of the brightness from this keyboard. Now stay tuned for my full review. Alright guys, so let's first begin talking about the differences between this and the previous MGK1. The detachable palm rest soft coating on the MGK1 has been replaced with a better protective UV coating on the newer version. The logo on the MGK1 was only printed, while now we've got a much nicer diamond cut one. A few differences to the larger keys, such as the spacebar and shift keys, have also taken place, in an effort to prevent any squeaky noises to occur in use. Finally, the bottom of the keyboard now has a black plastic finish instead of the red. Personally, I think this looks much better because it keeps the attention on the nice aluminum plate on the top of the keyboard. And how does that aluminum finish look? It bounces the light from the LED backlight off really nicely and adds an overall premium touch. The keys themselves are really nice as well and haven't shown any sign of wearing in the week and a half I've been using this keyboard. Since I'd never actually tried or owned a brown switch keyboard before, I had to do some research to make sure this keyboard felt like a keyboard with the brown switch, and it did. I could easily feel the tactile bump that registers a key press around halfway through the keystroke. This reduced a lot of strain on my hands as I didn't have to bottom out the key to ensure that it registered. The full NKRO worked really great, and I tested this by using a key tester and 2 large books. The backlight on the keyboard was good as well. However, since I came from using the Black Widow Ultimate from Razer, you could probably understand why I like the backlight setting at 100%. As for media keys and volume controls, I really like them. Turning down the volume with a designated wheel is much faster and easier than having to hold function in a volume up or down key. The mute key also has a really nice tactile switch that I can't get over. Moving on to the bottom of the keyboard, we've got really nice rubber feet and a fold-out height adjuster. The only bad part about this is the adjuster feet is only plastic, so there's no rubber to keep it from sliding. If you keep the palm rest on the keyboard, this isn't even an issue, as the palm rest has rubber feet as well. If you don't use the palm rest, then it does have the potential to slide a bit. I tried to purposely make it move, but it was very difficult and only slid about 1/4 of a centimeter. In conclusion, Azio delivered a very high quality, affordable keyboard. I haven't had any issues with this keyboard so far, and if I do, I will update this video. Honestly, really can't find anything wrong or bad with this keyboard. To those of you who are interested in purchasing this product, links are provided in the description of where you can check this out. Also, I recommend reading my Amazon review, as there might be some answers to any questions that you might have. If not, don't hesitate to ask in the comments section below. Anyways guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed and have a great day.